A man once walked into court pretending to be a lawyer. He carried himself with confidence, wore the right clothes, and spoke as though he had years of training in the legal system. To anyone watching from the outside, he looked like a professional. But beneath the surface, there was nothing real about his claim. He had never studied law, never passed the bar exam, and never been licensed to practice. What he was attempting to do was not only dangerous, it was criminal. At first, he managed to convince some people with his act. He used legal phrases, filed documents, and even stood up to represent clients who believed they were in safe hands. But the courtroom is not a place where acting skills can replace true knowledge. Judges and lawyers spend years mastering the system, and they can quickly sense when something isn't right. It didn't take long for the judge to notice that his arguments were unusually weak, his paperwork was filled with mistakes, and when asked specific questions about the law, he had no proper answers. Slowly, the mask began to slip. The more he spoke, the more obvious it became that he was out of his depth. Suspicion turned into investigation, and soon the truth came out: he was not an attorney at all. He had no license, no credentials, and no legal authority to represent anyone in court. What he thought was a clever trick instantly became a criminal matter. The judge wasted no time in addressing the situation. In strong, clear words, the judge reminded him, and everyone watching, that the courtroom is built on honesty, rules, and respect for the law. Pretending to be an attorney was not only a fraud against the court, but also a betrayal of the clients who trusted him with their cases. His confident posture crumbled as the reality of the situation sank in. Instead of defending others, he now found himself standing as the accused. Legally, this crime is known as the unauthorized practice of law. In most countries, it is treated as a serious offense, often classified as a felony. The punishment can include heavy fines, years of imprisonment, and in some cases, a permanent ban from ever applying to the bar in the future. But the real damage lies in how it affects ordinary people. Clients who put their trust in someone they believed was qualified may lose their money, their property, or even their freedom. A single mistake made by a fake lawyer can destroy a life. That is why courts act so strictly and why judges deliver such strong warnings when these cases appear. This story is not just about one man being caught. It's a powerful reminder that the legal system cannot be fooled. The courtroom is a place where truth eventually comes out, no matter how convincing the lie may seem at first. Pretending to be a lawyer might look clever to some, but in reality, it is one of the fastest ways to end up behind bars. And for this fake attorney, the very system he tried to manipulate became the one that exposed him and punished him. In the end, the message is clear: justice may be patient, but it is never blind. Fraud cannot last forever, and those who try to cheat the law will always face the consequences. This case stands as a warning that the courtroom is not a stage for actors, it is a place for truth, responsibility, and the protection of society.